Could this wide receiver be the best in Texas Tech history? This is Deontae Farmer Jr., a freshman at Florida State. He's able to find perfect gaps in the coverage as a quick, speedy wide receiver. It all started last year when the five-star committed to Florida State. As a senior at Yazoo City High School in Yazoo City, Mississippi, he won all-district and all-state honors, propelling him to be noticed by some of the top universities in the nation. He held offers from the likes of LSU, Michigan, Alabama, Ohio State, South Carolina, Texas, and USC. After his commitment, it was evident that he was one of the hardest workers on the field. He was known for showing up to practices early and often being the last one to leave. Being the younger brother of one that also went on to play college football, he knew growing up how to be one of the toughest people on the team. His practice reps were also smooth and deliberate, causing him to be placed at wide receiver 2 by head coach Mike Norvell. Additionally, he was taken under the wing of senior wide receiver Malik Benson. He quickly became known as one of the most talented freshmen in the country at the time. But wait, there's more. After not playing in his first game against Georgia Tech in Ireland, he spent the next weeks improving his skills and camaraderie with his teammates. Eventually, he finally recorded his first touchdown in Game 2 against FCS Southeast, with the Florida State faithful cheering loudly for him. That would be one of 8 touchdowns recorded on the year by Farmer Jr., as he was able to find lots of space downfield. Additionally, he was one of the top targets for the Seminoles early, as his crossing routes over the middle were known to be extremely vicious and be able to gash other teams for a large amount of yards. Speaking of yards, he would go for over 1,500 here as a freshman to get him started early on in his career. On top of being able to find open space down the middle, he was a hefty target as it took multiple people to bring him down over and over again. Additionally, his deep threat capabilities were some of the top in the nation, as he would often streak down the sideline for huge gains. Another huge aspect of his game was how clutch he was able to be. Here against rival Florida, he was able to turn in a big overtime touchdown that would send the crowd at Doak Campbell Stadium into an absolute frenzy. It was plays like these that were able to propel him to 70 receptions on the year, with a season long of 72. Additionally, he was able to average 118 yards per game, including a season high against Florida. As one of the most talented young stars in the nation, he was named to the All-ACC freshman team and the All-National freshman team. However, rising tensions with his quarterback DJU forced him to reevaluate where he wanted to end up in the future, and he realized that Florida State was not the place where he was meant to be. With that being said, he entered his name into the college football transfer portal in hopes of finding a better place. And find a better place he did, as October 18th he committed to Texas Tech University to play under head coach Joey McGuire. So now that you know where Deontae Farmer Jr. came from and why he was such a big product at Florida State, let's take a look at his stats one final time. Season 70 receptions, 1,545 yards, an average of 22.1 yards per play, and 118.8 yards per game, with 8 touchdowns, a rack of 440, rack average of 6.3, and a season long of 72. It's easy to see why Joey McGuire wanted him as an offensive weapon, as he would pair along quite nicely with other freshman Micah Hudson. And with the newest Red Raider stepping onto campus at Lubbock, we have really high hopes for how he's going to be able to turn out here in the future, alongside a great offense and a new offensive coordinator. Some major weapons guaranteed for the Red Raiders next year, as we look forward to it. And today I've been Trey from Talking Texas Tech with Trey Quad T, and I'll see you guys next time.